Havertz producing another one. Cutting back in, trying to set it back for Jamal. Musiala! He's rifled it home. Germany starting as they mean to go on. And those two impressive number 10s behind Kai Havertz have done serious damage to Scottish hopes.
In Deutschland. Guten Abend, liebe Zuschauer vom Kommentatorenplatz. Es wird eine kleine Eröffnung. Bunt soll es werden. Frohsinn. Das war's, was dieses sportlichen Ansatz hinaus gefordert. Und Toni Kroos. Und der Heidi wird langsam der Pokal schwer. Es ist ein großer Tag, nämlich auch für den schottischen Währe. Es beginnt auf Scotland. Der schottische Regierungschef Frank-Walter Steinmeier, der Bundespräsident. Also, die Frage aus deutscher Sicht lautet, die EM 2024 läuft. Deutschland in den weißen Trikots von rechts nach links in dieser ersten Hälfte. Mittelstädt direkt mit dem
Final. And there is a reticence amongst the hardcore German fans to get too excited, but they'll get excited by Wirtz going through. And Angus Gunn is called upon very early, despite the fact that it was pretty obvious that he was in an offside position, Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, a little bit of a danger, though, a warning sign. It's just a pretty straightforward switch of play. Ralston looks as though he just steps out at exactly the right moment. A fraction later, and he could have played him onside. Wasn't too enamoured, letting the family name down.
With a special dancing that he was quite willing to get involved in. Toni getting involved with Jamal Musiala and winning Scotland a goal. Kick over on that far side. He was terrific last Friday night in the game again. Towards Adams and McTominay, but handed away by Rudiger. There's a little bit of a collision which has left Kai Havertz on the floor, but they're breaking with Mittelstadt here, Germany.
Did well. Jack Henry did well. It wasn't about initially good play in the middle of the pitch. Mentioned beforehand, we've got boys in the middle now that are confident on the ball, can pop.
Kimmich looking for Havertz. Breaks on the edge of the box, and McTominay Kroos feeding it out towards Mittelstadt. Deep cross which Robertson will flick away.
It's interesting, worth mentioning again, Sam, for the Scot.
John McGinn snapping in, pressurising.
You don't want to take any chances. There's that ball I was telling you about.
Into Kimmich, space for Florian Wirtz! In off the post! Scotland are behind. It's taken less than 10 minutes, and the first goal of the Euros in Germany is a German goal. A stunning season with Leverkusen for Florian Wirtz, and a stunning start to the European Championships for him. Gunn couldn't keep it out, and Scotland's defence is already pierced.
Well, a switch of play I mentioned, take no pleasure at all. Obviously, you look at the narrow midfield. Roberts
and Ian Wright were talking about trying not to concede an early goal. Toni Kroos is ball sent along by Rudiger. Havertz chasing. Hendry trying to shackle him. Dealt with by Tierney. Not letting Musiala escape. Comes back to him again, though, the Bayern man, and then Porteous comes across to put out the fire before it bursts into flames.
Again, Sam, the unfortunate thing is Porteous makes an excellent challenge, and it breaks to Ryan Christie, and the first thing he does when he receives the ball is he looks forward, but sadly there's nothing in front of him.
They haven't been singing since Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wirtz has gone through the middle again. Gunn's starting position was good. Archer from the north. There have been signs in those March friendlies. And here's Havertz producing another one. Cutting back in, trying to set it back for Jamal. Musiala! He's rifled it home. Germany starting as they mean to go on. And And those two impressive number 10s behind Kai Havertz have done serious damage to Scottish hopes. It's a terrific finish, a well-worked goal, and Germany lead by 2-0.
Same problem area I told you about, Sam, in front of the back five, behind the middle four. Gundogan drops off, takes on the half-turn there, beautiful. And that, when he's away from McGregor, he's right on to defence. And look at the ball. I mentioned earlier, running the risk of repeating myself. That's where the Germans are playing.
Have to summon some at half-time in order to try and turn this around. Scotland will now hope that the damage doesn't... He's aiming for Shea Adams, but it was an ambitious ball. McGregor fouls Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah, it's a lovely touch from Kai Havertz using his chest just to redirect it into the path of Gundogan, who's fouled from Callum McGregor. It's again, Sam, it's happening all the time. It's happening all the time.
Here is Middlestadt, finding Musiala again. Danger signs everywhere. That was clumsy, very clumsy. Penalty. Well, Andy Robertson will lead the protest. He's the only one who's allowed to talk to Clement Turpin. He is pleading the case for the defence. But Clement Turpin was pretty adamant that a penalty should be given for this. What's your thoughts?
Yes, it's definitely a free kick. I can't go.
Box. It's a free kick, no penalty. The foul was outside the penalty area. Christine Unkel is with us now. We couldn't hear you for the first time. It might be our connection. In a couple of back steps. Looks to be eyeing it up. It's Kai Havertz who strikes it. It does go through that wall, but it's a sensible stop from Angus Gunn.
Yeah, well, that's a relief for Scotland. There's no doubt about that.
McTominay.
He's sharp as attack here, Musiala. Sharp as attack.
Exactly what to expect, and he rides two challenges before bursting into the Scotland half and winning a free kick. He has got something. He's got pace, he's got guile, he's brilliant on the half turn.
But a great desire to win it back in the first place. If you had an individual camera on that, was played into him again and should have done a better ball into him. But if you watch him, if you had a single camera on him, watching his movements, Sam, drop into pockets, clearly a yellow card there, drops into pockets and then spins, goes in behind, make the centre-halves think about it all the time. I did say he'd two already, that was his third, and that was a deserving. Your back five and your middle four, because that's what's cost him so far.
Wirtz trying to tease that into Havertz, who struck that with his arm. Seen the net from Musiala, but it's not going to count. The referee had already blown the whistle way before Musiala had finished it.
Yeah, clear handball.
The field. Rudiger. Havertz on the chase. He'll have to be a little bit careful. Gun forward, looking for Shea Adams again. Jonathan Tah very close to him, maybe a little bit too close to him on this occasion.
Yeah, it's good forward play, gets his body in front. There's a nudge there, clear free kick.
Ilkay Gundogan. Rudiger. Rasping that one straight down the throat of Angus Gunn. Musiala. Brilliant balance. Gundogan. Kimmich. It's a lovely ball in, it's flicked by Gundogan, it's back, comes almost to Havertz, and then there's a shot from Kroos which is deflected behind. There's a big collision on the edge of the 6-yard box, and Germany won a penalty for that. Gundogan is down.
It's a challenge from Porteous, one he had to make, but does he follow through? I want you to watch Gundogan's movement there after the pass. Watch his movement, brilliant. He gives it wide, makes a beeline into the box. That's the tackle there. One he has to make, and it's a good one. Whether he gets brought up for it or not, Gundogan does really, really well. I spoke about his movement, I spoke about his movement all.
Now, it's whether or not it's going to be a red card as well.
Yeah.
And they've had one out instead. Big out the bag here. It's Havertz. It's 3-0 Germany. Germany elated, Scotland deflated.
Well, that's just kind of summed up the half for both sides, hasn't it? It's been a disastrous one for Scotland. It's almost been perfect for the Germans, Sam. They've been excellent. Make no mistake about it. Scotland
for the Germans, a great start given to them by Florian Wirtz. He opened the scoring. Jamal Musiala doubled their advantage, and then a penalty on the stroke of half-time gave Kai Havertz a chance to score from the...
Brazil 4, and then we can see
Yeah.
the guess.
I'd say, yeah.
He's going to come on for somebody.
half as we prepare to get underway. If Scotland had a plan, it unravelled faster than...
real belief. I think the goalkeeper should probably do well at the first goal, but you know, the German have been excellent. You've got to say they've been absolutely excellent, but we didn't come to terms with them in wide areas. I mentioned problems with playing a narrow middle, but
he's gone across there now. There's a lot of movement inside that area. It hits Kai Havertz. Christie had flashed across the Arsenal man. Tierney flashing that through the box, and McGregor was arriving late. Musiala has escaped, and Florian Wirtz has got hold of it now, being chased by Ralston. He takes his legs and gets a yellow card.
yeah, I knew he was getting it. But it's worth mentioning again, dear me, Musiala. His feet there. Again, there, look at this.
This is Rudiger lining up from distance, and Angus Gunn had to be agile enough to tip it round the post.
Well, he couldn't take a chance, could he? And it's not the best of angles we're at, but I'm not sure it was going in, but I don't think he could take a chance.
Niclas almost came through to Rudiger. Robertson is trying to escape. And there's a little nudge from Toni Kroos, which the referee didn't like. Free kick Scotland.
Well, actually, in Toni Kroos' camp with this one, I'm not sure it is.
Steve Clarke is not happy about something. He's having a word with the fourth official on this near touchline. Kimmich, blocked by Hanley. Musiala trying to go down the outside. Stays on his feet when Ralston didn't. And crosses a deep one from Middlestat. There's Florian Wirtz. He will feel that that should have been 4.
Well, he's got to keep it down, hasn't he? My man on the left-hand side, that man there, he's been a different level, Musiala. Robertson.
Feeding the ball out to Musiala again. Sends panic through the Scottish defence at every moment. And he's doing it again. This is Gundogan. McGregor with a vital block.
He's been absolutely terrific tonight, that Musiala. Unconventional stop.
Kroos, Florian Wirtz. It's Florian Wirtz again. And they move the ball so quickly, it can be dizzying at times.
I actually think that's a good thing for Scotland, to be honest, Sam.
Havertz, almost connected. Gunn comes out and grabs it just in front of Florian. This is Robertson. Tackle from Tar is going to be punished. It's a yellow. Pinched the ball, and Zane has got unbelievable speed, and Kroos is moving up on the left-hand side, and Füllkrug's in there as well. This is Zane. His first effort was a weak one, and a simple one for Gunn to save. This is Musiala. Into Gundogan. Movement was great. This is Füllkrug! Oh, it's a thumper! It's a brilliantly worked goal. Musiala made it. Gundogan's movement was terrific. And what about the finish from Füllkrug? Scotland bemused, bamboozled, bruised and beaten. Germany have quite simply blown them away.
Man, that's the best of my mile. Tell you right now, what a goal that is. Mentioned Musiala, second half in particular. Different level. He fires it into Gundogan, they get a little bit of a...
So they'll be hoping that he stays quiet.
Yeah.
Well, he's not very difficult order. Here is Füllkrug again. Oh, there's too much room. And Gunn couldn't stop it from going in. And it's 5. Füllkrug off the bench to get a double. Müller celebrates. Füllkrug finishing it off with 15 to go. It's going from bad to worse to a nightmare for Scotland.
No, it's a disaster, isn't it? Centre-forward's point of view, Sam. It's brilliant forward play. because he looks at Hanley, he sees he's offside. I think it's more fortune than anything though, Sam.
The benefit of these semi-automated offsides, that was quickly chalked off. Kroos sort of switch out towards Mittelstadt, in towards Thomas Müller. At the back post is Kimmich, and Andy Robertson was there just in the nick of time.
I'm not sure what Müller was doing there. Was he trying to knock it on, or was he trying to knock it at the back post?
Munich, but it's going to be the last time we see him tonight. And he is replaced by Emre Can, who only got called up on Wednesday night.
Brilliant again, Gundogan. What a pass that is.
He's had a major influence on the game, and he's trying to search this one out. Just came over his shoulder and he couldn't react in time.
No, I think it's brilliant. I mean, he's trying to go on the end of it. It's him that releases the ball wide on the left-hand side. Look at him get into the box. Andy Robertson trying to cover it. Stretched again, unfortunately.
Zane. He's got Füllkrug in the centre. He's running at the Scotland defence, and McKenna just held him up.
Did well, McKenna. Did really well, McKenna.
Solitis, there was a thought that maybe Goretzka would get the call. That's Sane.
Oh, you got to do the post-mortem on it, Sam. And as I said, as good as Germany have been, and they have been good, Scotland have been really, really poor. So you do the post-mortem on it. You get it teams, of course they are, but they're not of this quality.
Zane. Shooting from distance. He elevated that far too high. Now I've gone interested for a moment. Ball into the box by Robertson. It's misfielded and it comes off the defender and it's in. Well, Antonio Rudiger, I think, got the final touch. Scott McKenna is taking the acclaim as he trots back. But it's given the Scotland fans something to cheer about late on in Munich.
Yeah, just a simple delivery into the box. The Germans don't deal with it. It's whipped in with a bit of pace. They don't deal with it. Bounces awkwardly. McKenna gets a good header on it to try and attempt to knock it back across the face of the
contingent. Away to our left. It's Emre Can. It's 5. That will silence the Scottish fans once and for all. He wasn't in the squad 48 hours ago, and now he's on the score sheet at a major tournament. Scotland have conceded again. Germany have scored again. It's a thumping victory. It's Germany 5, Scotland 1.
Yeah, it's a poor goal to lose again from Scotland's point of view, Sam. They don't get out too quick enough. You get players like that any time, and the quality they've got, they'll punish it, and that's what he does. He gets the ball on the edge of the box, it's worked to him quickly, and nobody
goes to Germany. Scotland start with defeat in Munich to a German side turn up. Would they have the grit, determination? Could it bring the best out of Kai Havertz? Would they require Füllkrug? Well, a few questions have been answered and a few fans have been reassured. His performance was utterly terrific. The wait for a win at a major tournament for Scotland goes on. It's been 28 years since the winning over Switzerland at Euro '96. The good news is they are